let's talk about Harbor Freight. Harbor Freight is a discount tool store. Unfortunately, for someone that lives in Hawaii, there's no such thing as Harbor Freight. They're just non-existent here. The closest thing that we have to Harbor Freight here in Hawaii is Ross. Yes, the discount clothing store. And that's only if we're lucky enough to see tools there. I see videos all the time about Harbor Freight talking about their deals and like their good quality tools that they have for good prices. And I gotta be honest, I've always wondered what it's like to be in one of those stores. The closest Harbor Freight is in Los Angeles, but I don't know anyone dumb enough to hop on a plane in Honolulu, fly across the Pacific Ocean, and go to a Harbor Freight in Los Angeles, California. So anyways, I'm at the Honolulu airport and I'm gonna be flying to LAX to see what Harbor Freight's all about. I really don't know what the hype's all about, so we'll see what's going on. I also wanna thank the camera woman, who is a nice stranger that I just met who's recording this video. So, all right, let's do it.
Rama.
Alright guys, your boy is officially in Los Angeles. We're headed right now, well I'm headed right now to pick up my bag at the baggage claim. They said it's like a mile away. I think they were joking though, but so far it feels like it. I'm gonna grab my bag, see what happens from there. I think I gotta get the rental car, then I gotta go to where I'm staying, and I think I wanna hop in the shower. I don't know, after a 5-hour flight, bro, I just wanna take a cold shower, rinse all of this airport badness off of me. Alright, so we have officially made it to where I'm staying for this week. If you guys want to see the behind the scenes stuff and what went into making this video, I'm also uploading a travel vlog. That's going to be uploaded at the same time as this one, so it'll be probably the video right next to this. Anyways, Harbor Freight. So we did the hard part. We got on a plane, we flew across the Pacific Ocean, and we're now in Los Angeles. The only thing that we have to do now is go to Harbor Freight. But first, before I do that, there's a couple of things I want to do. For one, I want to give myself a budget. So I'm going to give myself a $200 budget on this trip. There's also a weight limit. My bag already weighed in at 28 pounds, which means if I only have a total of 50 pounds, I can only get 22 pounds worth of tools. Now, considering I need to buy gifts for my wife, my kids, and my other family members, we're probably gonna have to narrow that down to about 15 pounds of tools. Now look, if your boy finds a really good deal on some stuff, maybe we'll just buy another checked bag. I don't know. I do have some specific tools that I do need for my garage back home, so I'm gonna go over that list with you guys right now. Specifically at Harbor Freight, I'm gonna be looking for a set of flex head ratchets, 1/4 inch, 3/8, and 1/2 inch. I'm also going to be looking for ratcheting wrenches that are extra long. Those are the two main tools that I want to come home with, but I guess when we go in the store, I'm just going to walk around, and if I see anything that catches my eye and it's within my budget, I'm just going to grab it. But those are the two tools that I'm definitely going to want to walk away with today. Flex head ratchets in the 3 sizes and extra long ratcheting wrenches. Well, now that we know what tools we're looking for, there's nothing else to do but get in the car and get moving. Let's go to Harbor Freight, guys. I'm so stoked! Ladies and gentlemen, after years of anticipation, after hopping on a plane in Honolulu last night, crossing the entire freaking Pacific Ocean, and going to Los Angeles, guys, I am happy to say I have finally made it to Harbor Freight. I'm so excited to go into this store. You have no idea. Let's do it. Let's get inside. Let's find out what all the hype is about. Dude, this store is freaking cool. Look at this. It's just like all tools. I feel like a kid in a toy store or in like a candy store right now. Bro, look at these freaking zip ties. They're like 2 feet long. So I found the tools I'm looking for, but now I gotta fit them into my budget of $200. And I genuinely want to walk away with over $1,000 worth of tools right now. This is insane. see what I walk away with, guys. That'll be the next part of this video. I'm gonna go walk around this store even more, dude. This is freaking cool. Well, guys, we just wrapped up in Harbor Freight. Still sitting here in the parking lot. Take a look. All I can say is the employees at the store were super chill. You know, I was worried at first about bringing the camera in and filming and all that stuff, but they were really cool about it. They're really interested to hear about the fact that I flew all the way from Hawaii just to shop at Harbor Freight. I'm really happy with the stuff that I got. I'm gonna drive back now to the place that I'm staying at, and guys, we're gonna do a video of me going over all the tools that I just bought. So did I stay within my $200 budget? I guess we'll find out. For me, it's gonna be about a 40-minute drive, but for you guys, it's only gonna take like a second. So I'll see you in the next clip. So we did it. Just came back from Harbor Freight. I'm sorry if I look a mess. I actually ended up passing out for like 3 hours. So I just woke up and remembered that I have to finish this video. It's crazy to think after years of watching videos about this store that I finally, in the first time in my life, got to walk inside one and buy tools. There were two specific tools that I wanted to go home with. Did I get them? I wanted a flex head ratchet in 1/4 inch, 3/8, and 1/2 inch. And then I also wanted to walk away with some of those extra long ratcheting wrenches. Well, after finding the wrench section and then also finding the ratchet section, I think I spent a collective hour in each section just looking over all the different options. There was a lot of choices. We also gotta remember, part of my rule was I gave myself a $200 budget. This wasn't like a game or anything. This was just cause I have a family and 200 is all I could save up for this trip. The other rule is that it has to be able to fit in my suitcase and be under the 50-pound limit. My suitcase was already at 28 pounds, so I'm confident that the tools I bought are under 22 pounds. All right, so let's go ahead first and take a look at our receipt. All right, put your comments below if you think I stayed under or if I went over the $200 budget. The total for all the tools that I bought today turned out to be $123.70. So we stayed well within our $200 budget. What tools did I buy? And did I buy the tools that I specifically set out for? Let's find out. I'm gonna open this bag here and check it out. It says Harbor Freight on it. I think I might just take this home and frame it. Okay, so the very first tool that I'm gonna showcase is actually this adapter set. So I paid $4.99 for this set of adapters. I actually just snapped my 3/8 to 1/2 inch adapter. I also just snapped the 1/2 inch to 3/8 adapter. So I'm really happy to be walking away with these. The next set of tools that I got, can you guess based on that noise? I got these. Okay, so these are dual head ratchets and they're at this like angle here. I've never had ratchets like this, but there's been a lot of moments that I really could have used these. So they're dual ratchets. So there's a 1/2 inch side, 3/8 side, 3/8 side, 1/4 inch side. So all my sizes are covered with these. They're at this nice angle that I've honestly recognized multiple times when working on my vehicles, saying that I wish I had a ratchet with like this kind of angle on it. So I'm really glad I picked these up. For these, I paid a total of $14.99. Okay, up next is another ratchet, guys. We finally got one for my toolbox at home. There's a Pittsburgh flex head 3/8 drive ratchet. Really glad I'm walking away with this one. I can't wait to put this thing to use. Yeah, it flexes. If you guys don't know, it's like that. And there's been a million times that I've told myself I need to buy one of these because it would have made the job that much easier when I was working on that specific car, or even my truck for that matter. So a 3/8 drive one is great because 3/8 honestly is the size drive that I use for majority of my jobs. This tool cost me a total of $20. My next ratchet would be the 1/2 inch flex head ratchet made by Pittsburgh. I'm so happy to be walking away with this. My most recent job on the 2019 Nissan Frontier, I kept banging my knuckles because the ratchet was straight. It was stuck straight and I kept trying to loosen something and I just kept hitting my knuckles and they all got all cut up. This thing would have come in handy, being able to do that. super happy I'm walking away with this one. There's been a lot of moments working on my Tacoma that I wish I had a 1/2-inch drive flex head ratchet. There was an option for like a bigger one, but I figured I should get this one because I can use it for smaller length handle purposes, and then if I really need to extend it, I have a giant pipe at home that I can just put over this. So yeah, this cost me a total of $22. All right, so that's all for the ratchets. You might be saying, Brother Ken, you forgot to buy a 1/4-inch flex head ratchet. Well, that's the thing. I was standing in that ratchet section and I was trying to remember times when working on my truck that I wish I had a flex head ratchet in 1/4-inch drive, and nothing ever came up. So I just decided not to buy it. That's actually the reason I went with these angled dual ratchets, because they do have the 1/4-inch one in this angle. You'd be in this angle, and so I think that's all the flex I would need for any purposes in 1/4-inch. So yeah, I didn't really see the point in getting a flex head 1/4-inch ratchet. Last but not least, we were looking for extra long ratcheting wrenches. I actually didn't end up getting those. I ended up going with these instead. So these are long offset box end wrenches. When I was in the wrench section, I kept asking myself, when were there times that I wanted extended ratcheting wrenches? And honestly, nothing came up for me. There's been a lot of times where I needed regular size ratcheting wrenches, and I ended up getting those from Walmart, and they work perfectly fine. I do, however, remember times working on my Tacoma that I wish I had a box end wrench like this that was on the longer side and had that offset angle. So the cool thing about these, they're no skip. So they don't skip size. So it's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. When you work on Tacomas, which these tools are mainly going to be working on, I generally only need size 10, 12, 15, 17, and 19. But having all the sizes in between makes it so that I can use these universally as I'm fixing friends' cars and family's cars. Really happy about this. So guys, that is the haul of our first time ever going to Harbor Freight. I flew across the ocean and I'm fully satisfied with the purchases that I've made. I know for a fact that each and every one of these tools is going to be used so much. It's going to be very helpful in the upcoming jobs that I have for my Tacoma and for other vehicles. So I'm super stoked. Some people might see this video and be like, wow, why is he making such a big deal about Harbor Freight? That's just the discount tool store that I can drive 2 minutes or just drive down the road and it's there. Well, like I said, we don't have these in Hawaii. And stores like this, I wish they were in Hawaii, because man, the amount of money I would save on tools, on buying tools like this that have lifetime warranties that I could just go into the store and get replaced as they break, would be amazing. Harbor Freight, if any of your representatives are watching this, please consider opening a Hawaii location. I think it'd be amazing. This has been quite the adventure. I've met a lot of interesting people just on my journeys to LA, and I gotta be honest, this has been a trip I will never forget for the rest of my life. Harbor Freight lived up to the expectations. There was a lot of tools there for really good prices. Guys, if you ever find yourself wanting to do something like this, honestly, I just say do it. I say get out of the house, do whatever you gotta do, make the content you wanna make, and go on the adventures that you wanna go on. Thank you so much for joining me for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and just know that there was a ton of work put into it. And so if you could, please subscribe, follow whatever platform you're seeing this on, and please leave a like on this video and drop a comment what your favorite tool from Harbor Freight is. Guys, this is Brother Ken. This has been the adventure of a lifetime, and I gotta go eat some In-N-Out because we don't have that in Hawaii either. Shoutout!